Sometimes fear don't shout, it shuts you down.
Sometimes a battle don't swing a sword, it steals your breath.
This is where it starts. Hey, hey. Laid out on cold ground, spine stuck to the frost. Mind slipping sideways, heartbeat lost. Thoughts scatter like wolves in a winter storm. Every breath locked tight, body far from warm. I ain't dead, but I ain't back yet. Caught in a freeze where the nerves forget. Chest tight like a fist made of iron at night. Vision go dim, world tilt out of sight. I remember the old line whispered low in the skin. The fear leaves where the breath begins. But right now, nothing moves, just cold, just spin. Cold earth holding me, fear unfolding me. Can't run, can't flee, just breathe, just be. Cold earth, got me locked in the frost, but the breath pull me back when the mind feel lost. Cold earth, try to freeze my soul, but the fear melt away when the lungs take control. Cold earth, I ain't break, I bend. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breath begins. Yeah. Hands on my chest, not mine but another's. Warm like a memory, strong like brothers. Voice at my ear say, stay with the ground. Feel the cold, but don't you drown. 2-second inhale through the nose so slow. Feel frost turn steam in the ribs below. One heartbeat held like a fist unclenched. 8 seconds out, see the fear unwrenched. Jaw unlocked, shoulders drop, stomach loose. Panic stop like ancient field craft carved in the skin. The fear leaves where the breath begins. Cold earth, got me locked in the frost, but the breath pull me back when the mind feel lost. Cold earth, try to freeze my soul, but the fear melt away when the lungs take control. Cold earth, I ain't break, I bend. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breath begins. Yeah. Awake not with fire, with a breath. Always knew it first, science just caught up. Body tossed slow like dawn on stone. Fear step back as the breath takes throne. I remember my name, my weight, my will. Heartbeat marching back over frozen hill. This the moment the warrior returns within. Pulled from the cliff by the breath soft spin. A ritual older than kings akin. The fear leaves right where the breaths begin. Cold earth got me locked in the frost, but the breath pull me back when the mind feel lost. Cold earth, try to freeze my soul, but the fear melt away when the lungs take control. Cold earth, I ain't break, I bend. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breath begins. Yeah. Cold earth.
It's a part of the story where the spirit almost slipped. And somebody gotta catch it. Ancient hands, new world, same breath. Yeah. Flat on the earth, snow burn on my skin. Mind lost in the storm, I ain't sure I can win. Free, stay heavy, my body won't lift. Thoughts drift wide like a boat, unmoored adrift. And a voice cut through like a blade through night. Quiet, steady, old as firelight. Stay here, stay breathing, I'm pulling you in. that was the moment drum binding began. Drum band, cold air, fear roll out. It's the old path, ain't no doubt. Cold air, drum binding when the world go dim. You can stitch me to life with the breath within. Drum binding, I fall, you sink that rope of air. I rise again, I rise again. God press a palm to the center of my chest. Heat through the cold like a sunrise press. Whisper say, follow the count, 2 seconds in. Don't rush the amount, hold it one, a single spark. A tiny flame in a field gone dark. 8 seconds out, like fog on a shield. Fear unhooks from the nerves concealed. This how warriors pull back their soul. Rhythm and breath, making pieces whole. Old science in the veins, no kings could kill it. Just breathwork magic before medicine could pill it. Dun dun dun, banding, combining. Pull me back from the edge, tie my breath to the bone, get me out of my head. Drum binding, when the world go dim, you can stitch me to life with the breath within. Drum binding, I fall, you sink that rope of air. I rise again, drum binding, I rise again. Fear is a fog to think it can win, but breathe is a tide, it always come in. You don't fight it, you return, you don't brace, you learn. Fear only rule where breath don't go, so breathe it back. Flow after flow, yeah. So breathe it back. Flow after flow, yeah. Every inhale pull thread through the seams, stitching my body back into my dreams. Every exhale drop stones from the chest, nerves reset slow like wood under stress. I feel my pulse rise, feel my strength begin. Panic back off like a wolf in wind, and the voice still steady guiding me in. The fear leaves where the breaths begin. I head, pull me back from the edge, tie my breath to the bone, get me out of my head. When the world go dim, you can stitch me to life with the breath within. I fall, you sing that rope of air. I rise again, I rise again. I wait.
Yeah. There's a moment after the panic breaks where everything feels foreign and familiar at the same time. The body resets. Laying on the earth, but the earth feel warm like the freeze in my chest. Just survive the storm. Breath smooth now, slow tide rolling in. Mind coming back like a long lost friend. Vision less shaky, world less thin. I feel space open up right under my skin. What was tight is losing, and what was locked unspin. Like the whole damn body pressing reboot again. It's the quiet after the fight inside. Not victory, just the fear subside. I roll to my ribs, heat in my hands, I'm learning my breath, got its own command. Slow warmed in my ribs, heat in my hands, I'm learning my breath, got its own command. Slow ground in my ribs, heat in my hands, I'm learning my breath, got its own command. Slow ground in my ribs, slow grounded in my ribs. I fall the same, already falling back in line. Heart be steady in the rhythm, but I claim as mine. Deep reset, all the fear unwind like a knot in the nerve. Taking its time, deep reset, from the cold to the prime. This is breath, this is spine, this is soul, realign. Yeah. I feel the weight of my limbs like they finally belong. Feel the hum of my pulse, sink back with the song. Air move easy through a chest unbound, like the first warm breeze after winter's drown. Thoughts settle slow like dust in light. fear don't vanish, it just loses bite. Guided by breath, led by heat, I return to the body from the edge of defeat. They call it a reset, but it feel like a door. I walked through once and came back more. I walked through once and came back more.
Every nerve that froze, start waking again. Like sleepers in the dark, hearing footsteps of a friend.
My spine holds steady, my jaw unlocked, my lungs right rhythm that time can't stop. It ain't magic, ain't myth, ain't trick. Just breathe a line with something ancient and quick. Feel my ribs expand like a room with light. Feel strength come back as the fear take flight. Body talk truth when the mind can't speak. That warmth in the chest been the medicine all week. Nerves glow gold, pulse beat clean like a warrior return from a long unseen. Deep in the reset, deep in the calm, I feel life in my blood like a healing psalm. And under it all, that one old line, the fear leaves where the breaths align. Oh, deep reset, body falling back, that fall be steady, body falling back in line. Heart be steady in the rhythm that I claim as mine. Deep reset, all the fear unwind like a knot in the nerves. Taking this time, deep reset, from the cold to the prime. This is breath, this is spine, this is soul, realign.
There's a moment after the deep reset where the warmth in the ribs turns into a spark. Strength don't rush, rises, quiet, certain. That rise. Calm but powerful cadence, heat build in my chest like dawn through stone. Like breath found a doorway and walked me home. Nerves hum steady, blood move clean, I feel that fire glow. Where the cold had been, shoulders drop lower, spine stand tall. Fear falls silent like snow melt fall. This ain't adrenaline, this rhythm slow, like the earth itself teaching me how to grow. Strength ain't loud, never was this way. It's the warmth that return after night's gone gray. Walk in my weight, I walk in my current after night's gone gray.
Breath make embers, embers make flame. I rise from the quiet and remember my name. Where the fire returns, where the fire returns. When the fire returns, it don't shout, it burns. Steady in the chest with the lessons I learned.
Where the fire returns, I feel strength confirm. I ain't the frost, I'm the heat that churn. Where the fire returns, I breathe, I turn. The fear don't lead, it follow and adjourn. Yeah, sharper flow, more clarity. Yeah, I feel my power weight like roots reclaiming earth they never gave away. Every inhale feel like a mountain's core. Every exhale cut like a warrior's roar. But quiet, not rage, not storm unchecked. Just the rhythm of a body that refused to wreck. Spine aligned, jaw unbound. I walk back into myself with a slower sound. They say courage loud, but strength is a glow. A hidden ember under winter snow. I'm holding that ember, letting it grow.
Heat rise slow, breath draw deep. Fear step back, strength takes seat. Nerves like gold, hands feel warm. Heart beat much past the worst of the storm. Ain't reborn, just return. Every breath another lesson learned.
Yeah, I feel weight in my steps, not the heavy kind. The kind that say I'm back in my mind. Fire in the ribs, focus in the eyes. Strength flow quiet but it amplified. No panic, ghost, no frozen limb, just power rooted in bone and skin. Norse rights whisper through centuries thin. The fear leaves where the breath begin. Now the breath bring fire, and the fire bring wind. Ooh. Where the fire returns, don't shout or live, don't shout it burn. Steady in the chest with the lessons I learned. Where the fire returns, I feel strength confirm. I ain't the frost, I'm the heat that churn. Where the fire returns, I breathe, I turn. The fear don't lead, follow and adjourn. Yeah. I rise. Now the breath ain't just survival, it's a weapon, a compass, a four. This where fear steps off the throne, and I step on. Yeah. I walk with a rhythm that start in my lungs. Breath hit the beat like a war drum rung. Spine locked steady, feet hit ground clean. Body feel forged in a fire unseen. Fear used to grip, had me stiff like stone, but breath put truth in the marrow of bone. Now the pulse in my chest ain't panic or stress. It's a warrior code, my nerves express. I ain't tryna roll, I'm trying to stand with breath as my shield and the world in my hand, an arc in my hand.
Controlled with an inhale, rise, exhale, settle breath, turn flesh in a tempered metal with turn flesh in a tempered metal.
Yeah. This a warrior breath rooted deep in the chest. Every inhale, power, every exhale, rest. This the warrior breath. Fear step left, I move right with the strength I possess. This the warrior breath when the world bring tests. I stay steady, stay ready, stay blessed. Stay ready, stay blessed. Yeah. I don't rush rage, I don't chase fire. My breath set pace like a tribal choir. It's a drum line humming from ribs to throat. A weapon you can't see, but it keep you afloat. 2-second draw, like a bow pulled tight. 1 second hold, like the calm before a fight. 8 seconds out, let the tension go blind. Fear dissolve slow in the back of my mind. This rhythm ain't myth, ain't saga or lore. It's body reclaiming what always was yours.
Breath is armor, breath is guide, breath a warrior you hold inside. You don't fight fear, you outbreathe the tide. You don't run, you reside. Pulse stay steady when the world get loud. Breath pulls spirit from under the shroud. I feel the old ways walking my skin, a ritual voice saying rise again. Hands don't shake, heart don't spin, the breath keeps and the west storms begin. And I remember that line etched deep within. The fear leaves where the breaths begin.
Now the breaths bring thunder and thunder bring wind. This the warrior breath rooted deep in the chest. Every inhale, power, every exhale, rest. This the warrior breath. Fear step left, I move right with the strength I possess. This the warrior breath when the world bring tests. I stay steady, stay ready, stay ready. Stay ready, stay blessed. I walk steady. The cold held on.
longer. It's that moment when your breath
outrun your shadows. It's that step
that breaks winter. Ice underfoot, starting to crack in line. Pulse in my chest, back matching the time. Fear tried freeze with the breath design, but now I walk clean with a thought in mind. Each inhale wide in my world a bit, each exhale melt the panic that hit. I ain't rushing no storm, I'm just moving with pace. Strength seeping warm through the lines of my face. Frost on my spirit, stars slipping away. I can feel my steps reclaim the day, yeah, all by
low, grounded control, power, cold broke first, not me. I breathe as sea.
It's the polio grill for the year in the shells. Every year we power, every eye see the ghost. It's the polio rule. Fear get fewer and few. Ice fall, salad powder came through. I'm a frostbreaker. Yeah, rise, I renew what the cold try keep. I refrain came through. I'm a frostbreaker. Yeah, I rise, I renew what the cold try keep. I reclaim on cue. Slicker, flow, more swagger. I walk with a stride like the earth all fast. Like the freeze on my soul ain't meant to last. Breathe deep once world shift and frame. Body come back, a whole new aim. This ain't rage, just a calm rebirth. Heat in my ribs like the core of earth. I don't need loud words to show 'em alive. My breath got beast that the cold can't dry. Trauma tried, tether panic, try claim, but the breath keeps speaking my real damn name, name.
Feel the ground give way to the warmth I bring. Feel the frost step back from the breath I sing. Strength don't shout, it arrive like spring. Quiet at first, then everything clean.
Victory tone, but still legislative. Ice beneath me, shattering glow. Breath-led steps where the brave ones go. Fear turned thin like mist in sun. Body feel whole, spirit feel one. I don't chase power, I breathe until my strength moves silent but sharp as steel. And in that heat that rise within, I hear that line like a chant again.
The feel is where the breaths begin. Now the breaths bring thunder and thunder breaks skin. Oh, winter's whole, letting life flood in.
This one we on breath for the keeping us up. Stay right clear when power we pop. So I guess this one we on pro. Fear get fewer and few. Ice falls out of fort came through. I'm a frostbreaker. Yeah, I rise, I renew what the cold try keep. I remain on cue. I'm a frostbreaker. Yeah, I rise, I renew what the cold try keep. I reclaim on cue. I walk warm and last.
Strength woke up first, but purpose take a minute to rise from the shadows.
This the part where I look inside and see what survived.
This the part where I look inside and see what survived. I've been fighting that freeze, so long, so cold. I forgot what I carried, forgot what I hold. Trauma took pieces, fear claimed rent. But breath brought back what the panic had spent. Now I sift through the rubble of the old self, finding fragments of a story I once placed on a shelf. Each inhale whisper what my body once knew. Each exhale carved space for the truth breaking through. Yeah, just a quiet return from a long ass night. The moment I remember I was always light, I was always light.
Breath bring clarity, clarity brings out. I remember my name when I breathe just right. I remember most, I remember most.
I remember myself, piece by piece I rise. Breath, pain, truth in the back of my eyes. I remember myself, fear drop, sun climb. What I lost to the dark, I reclaim with time. I remember myself, heartbeat realign. Ancient strength in the chest, body mind combine. I remember myself, heartbeat realign. Ancient strength in the chest, body mind combine, yeah. I see my reflection in the frost gone thin. A version of me that the world tried dim. But the breath got memory the freeze can't steal. And the warmth got wisdom the numb can't conceal. Every slow inhale tell me who I am. Not the fear-born echo, not the panic jam. This the rude talk moment where the truth come clean. I'm the fire, I'm the calm, I'm the breath unseen. A warrior ain't armor, ain't blade, ain't roar. It's remembering your pulse when you hit that floor.
In a cloud, keep it clean, max the release. Breath, bring back the missing piece. No rush, no race, just calm and increase. This side is scattered, find their peace. Remember,
I'm more than the cold that try to break my frame. More than the fear that forgot my name. I'm the fire rebuilding from the inside out. The truth in my lungs when I breathe without doubt. I see clearer now, edges and lines. The path I lost, returning signs. Strength ain't new, just uncovered again. Like stone in the frost, revealed by wind.
and underneath it all, that mantra within the fear leaves where the breaths begin. How the breath bring purpose and purpose bring wind.
I remember myself, piece by piece I rise. Breath, pain, truth in the back of my eyes. I remember myself, fear drop, sun climb. What I lost to the dark, I reclaim with time. I remember myself, heartbeat realign. Ancient strength in the chest, body mind combine. I remember myself, heartbeat realign. Ancient strength in the chest, body mind combine.
I'm here.
This that moment where you stop looking back, stop looking forward, and stand right in the center of your own breath.
Full presence,
Full presence.
full weight, for you.
Steady, centered, confident cadence. I step in the moment like I own my space. Like the breath in my chest, got a homeland place. Fear used to whisper like a ghost in my ear, but now the voice gone quiet, can't find me here. I'm rooted in the earth, but the sky in my lungs. Power in my stance, ancient rhythm in tongues. Ain't drifting no more, ain't lost in the den. My mind sit calm where the storms begin. Presence ain't loud, but it filled the air. A crown made of stillness, I solidly wear. Center in my breath in my bones. I arrive in myself like a king regain thrones, yeah.
Venom in my bones, higher in my bones. I arrive in myself like a king regain thrones. Oh, full presence I stand in my skin.
Every part of me aligned with the strength within.
Full presence,
No doubt, no spinning. Breath keeps steady and the fear don't win.
full presence,
Heartbeat, origin. This the moment I return to myself again.
full presence.
Heartbeat, origin. This the moment I return to myself again. Yeah, yeah.
I feel the world sharpen when I slow my air. Feel details glow that weren't ever there. My senses unlocked like a corridor door. My body speak truth to the mind's old war. Now I walk like a river in a steady flow. Now I see with a vision that trauma don't know. Presence is power, but no one taught that. They teach fight first and freeze when caught flat, but breath be both, bring the warrior back. Not to battle, just to the inner track. And here I stand, with nothing to chase. Just breathe, just body, just time and place. So stillness ain't weakness, it's the center of strength. Breathe slow to mind free to land. When you be here fully, fear lose defense. When you be here fully, you reclaim sense. I ain't the storm or the shadow behind it. I'm the breath in the dark that refuse to stay blinded. My steps feel clean, my voice feel true. My pulse got rhythm like a drum broke through. I don't chase control, I just breathe in a line. Let the world be the world while I hold what's mine. The Norse said I wake and the phrase still spin. A gateway between where I was and where I begin. And deep in my ribs, that whisper again. The fear leaves where the breaths begin. Now the breath bring presence and presence bring wind. Hey, hey.
Yeah.
Full presence I stand in my skin. Every part of me aligned with the strength within. Full presence, no doubt, no spin. Breath keeps steady and the fear don't win. Full presence, heartbeat, origin. This the moment I return to myself again. Full presence, heartbeat, origin. This the moment I return to myself again.
I'm out, it's all.
Yeah. Every journey got a beginning, but the real weight sit in how you return.
Yeah, not the same, not undone, just whole.
Whole.
Away.
Yeah. Whole.
Slow, steady with heavy, Katie cadence. Footsteps in the frost don't sound the way they did. I walk with a rhythm that ain't rushed or hit. My lungs hold steady like a flaming stone. My spirit walk forward like it finally grown. I ain't racing the fear, ain't dodging the doubt. I learned how to breathe when the light flicked out. Now I stand in the morning with a quieter sight. My strength ain't a roar, my strength is the light. Not a blaze, not a torch, just a warm and a gleam, guiding each step like a long-held dream. Brave my ankle, brave my God. I walk back into life with the fear beside, but not inside.
Not inside out.
Frame breaths of life steady, I'm unlearning. Not to who I was, but who I grew to be after the freeze. Because I'm returning from the dark undone to a self-rebuild with the breath as one. I'm returning where the battle begun and the fear lost hold when the breath outrun. I'm returning where the battle begun and the fear lost hold.
No, yeah. I feel the weight of the world, sit lighter now. I ain't ducking the storm, I just weather it proud. Trauma lost teeth, panic lost throne. Cause breath built a kingdom in marrow and bone. Now when shadows pull, I don't break or fall. I inhale truth and exhale low. This presence I hold ain't borrowed or fake. It's the sum of the moments I chose to wake. And the voice inside that once whispered thin now speak like a compass burned in the skin. And inhale, remember, exhale, release. Breath stitch courage into inner peace. Fear ain't gone, it just loses spin. I'm in control where the breaths begin. Now I walk with a purpose that don't chase thrill. I move with a rhythm that the world can't kill. My steps got honesty, my breath got tone. I carry my presence like a warrior grown. No need for armor, no need for rage. My calm is a weapon, born from a stage of breaking and healing, rising again. I'm eating the fear and calling a friend. And in the quiet, behind my skin, I still hear that line like an oath within. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breaths begin. How the breaths bring life and life bring wind.
just in strength. I'm returning, not to who I was, but who I grew to be after the freeze. Because I'm returning from the dark undone to a self-rebuild with the breath is one. I'm returning where the battle begun and the fear lost hope when the breath is one. I'm returning where the battle begun and the fear lost hope. I wait fully.
Sometimes fear don't shout, it shuts you down. Sometimes a battle don't swing a sword, it steals your breath. This is where it starts. Laid out on cold ground, spine stuck to the frost, mind slipping sideways, heartbeat lost, thoughts scattered like wolves in a winter storm. Every breath locked tight, body far from warm. I ain't dead, but I ain't back yet. Caught in the freeze where the nerve forget. Chest tight like a fist made of iron at night. Vision go dim, world tilt out of sight. I remember the old line whispered low in the skin. The fear leaves where the breath begins, but right now nothing moves, just cold, just spin. Cold earth, got me locked in the frost, but the breath pull me back when the mind feel lost. Cold earth, try to freeze my soul, but the fear melt away when the lungs take control. Cold earth, I ain't break, I bend. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breaths begin. Hands on my chest, not mine but another's. Warm like a memory, strong like brothers. Voice at my ear say stay with the ground. Feel the cold, but don't you drown. 2-second inhale through the nose so slow. Feel frost turn steam in the ribs below. One heartbeat held like a fist unclenched. 8 seconds out, see the fear unwrenched. Jaw unlocked, shoulders drop, stomach loose. Panic stop, like ancient field craft carved in the skin. The fear leaves where the breath begins. Colder, got me locked in the frost, but the breath pull me back when the mind feel lost. Colder, try to freeze my soul, but the fear melt away when the lungs take control. Colder, I ain't break, I bend. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breaths begin. Not with fire, with a breath. Always knew it first. Science just caught up. Breathe. Body thought slow like dawn on stone. Fear step back as the breath takes throne. I remember my name, my weight, my will. Heartbeat marching back over frozen hill. This the moment the warrior returns within. Pulled from the cliff by the breath's soft spin. A ritual older than kings or kin. The fear leaves right where the breaths begin. Colder, got me locked in the frost, but the breath pull me back when the mind feel lost. Colder, try to freeze my soul, but the fear melt away when the lungs take control. Colder, I ain't break, I bend. The fear leaves, yeah, where the breaths begin. I wait.